I hope everyone is having a great day. Uh-oh. Whoops. The ad was much louder than the frequency. If you haven't already, please check out those high vibrational channels I have in every description box of basically every video of this channel. Very, very powerful videos. Now, I'm just gonna say trigger warning, maybe even like trigger warning for myself, because you can grieve anything. You can grieve loss of innocence, you can grieve a person, you can grieve loss of, even though they say you can get material items back, when you lose something, it's not a good feeling. Doesn't matter what it is, right? And I believe personally that I'm on a really intense journey of figuring out a lot of grief, of losing a lot of people, places, and things in my life. And they say in psychology there's 12 steps, but it can really feel like 12 million, because everybody handles grief differently. But what I'm channeling today, actually, I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was maybe like 1 a.m. and I had really, TMI, but I had terrible cramps yesterday, like so bad. They took me down. I wasn't even able to do anything yesterday, or else I would have came on here. I would have done a video and all sorts of stuff, but my cramps completely took me out yesterday. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and when I tell you I got hit by like a freight train of emotions, it was very intense. It was very intense. But at the end of the day, when you actually heal, when you actually release, let go, no matter how you do it, it needs to be done. It has to be done. If you want to move forward, if you want to ultimately get over that hurdle, because everybody has a certain hurdle, obstacle, mentally and emotionally, that we can't see but we can feel. And especially if you're someone, you've dealt with being an empath or a really sensitive empath all your life. I definitely have. And so then I found dealing with those emotions and feelings can be really, really rocky, and you do need to support yourself in a really powerful way, and make sure you surround yourself with people that support you, because that's also been a lesson that I've learned, that some people will take their misunderstanding of your situation out on you. That's very important. So, a couple of big deaths have happened in my life. I lost my mom at 6, and I never really knew my father, so I've always kind of felt like on a level I was grieving him, not knowing him as a person. 2017, I lost my very, very best friend to a drug overdose. Very sudden, very painful. It changes your view on the world. Death changes your perspective on the way you live your life, on the way we ultimately navigate the world, because it creates these thoughts in your subconscious, and you think, oh my goodness, I have to get going, I have to get moving. For some people, it could affect them negatively, where they don't feel like going, they don't feel like moving. And I think sometimes around the holidays is where we subconsciously start to feel, I better not knock this camera over. All right, we're good. Where we subconsciously feel those things really, really deep in our core, because guess what? On a collective level, we all feel it. It's really funny what I've learned about the collective. It's like the higher you go, the more you feel. Like the higher vibrational you are, the more you start to have these sensations around your whole entire body, around your energy, around your aura. And it causes you to look deeper. It's intense, but it's beautiful. And I think another reason why we feel those emotions, especially when we are grieving someone that's passed away or a situation, something we lost, I think energetically, those emotions are pushed out of us even by the people that have passed away that are still standing around us. And I think one of the main things that's helped me deal with these major deaths in my life is understanding that those people are not gone physically, but energetically. There's always been something to show me that, hey, these people might not be here, but you know, you need to understand that these are your warriors now. These are the energies that are going to help you with your obstacles. They're going to help you with dealing with things that you feel like you can't get over. You can't ultimately, you know, we don't do anything by ourselves. There's always an energy backing us. There's always something behind us that is working for our greater good, especially if you believe it. What is it? The faith size of a mustard seed? You know, for someone, you might even feel like you want to speak up on behalf of a person that's passed away. You know, if you feel like you need to do that, go for it, because maybe someone didn't have much of a voice before they passed away. I'm already getting the water ears. I hope I don't cry during this reading, but if you've been on this channel, you know I am a Pisces sun and a Pisces moon. Crying is like first nature to me. Cry first, ask questions later. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay. All right. Drink some water. But you got this. You know, whoever you are, whoever's watching, whatever you're feeling, you got this. You know, sometimes you gotta let it all out first to realize how strong you are. And then from there, things take time and things get easier. Also, be patient with yourself, okay? Patience. I will be lying if I said, you know, I haven't been working on my patience. I have. You know, I've been trying, because I do find myself getting impatient either with myself or with my emotions, or it's like, you know, why am I thinking about this right now? And then you start getting emotional, or you start, you know, going down memory lane. But these things are important. And I feel like sometimes we beat ourselves up for these emotions, and that doesn't make your day easier. In fact, that causes a lot more obstacles. In fact, that can hurt your manifestations. So be patient. I'm going to pull some cards. The Hierophant keeps wanting to pop out. Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. You are ascending. And someone who's passed away is helping. Yeah, Temperance card. I just got chills. Because when I say we're never alone, like there's something probably sitting next to you right now. We're never alone. Absolutely not. And that's why, you know, getting deeper into your spiritual side, if done in a stable way and if done in a very enlightening way, because you can either ascend to the darkness or you can ascend to the light. Everybody has that choice. For somebody, like, I'm sorry, I'm sitting here smiling because there's someone smiling down on you. Like, this energy's so beautiful. And I almost feel like this is going to be more of a therapy session than a reading. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, these ads are so aggravated. Five of Wands, Knight of Wands. Pay attention to your crown chakra right now. Pay attention to your dreams, your ideas, and your downloads, because I feel like you are getting sent these. I keep seeing flashes, like flashes of different colors of light, but I see it coming from above. You know, you're being sent these, like, almost like these transmissions of energy because of this person that's watching over you and is watching you go through good things and bad things. And there is a higher plan for you with that Hierophant that keeps coming out. Like, there is a plan that's actually, I believe it will shock you, honestly, because that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like, what? Like, this high level, this elite, like something about elite, high level, like, because of what you have been through and because of how you're handling it, you're receiving a very big spiritual door. Like, an elite, like, a lot of people don't get to go through the spiritual door. Okay? It's only because you've handled this grief like a champion. You know, you've taken this sadness and you transmuted it into power, into helping others, into helping yourself, into maybe a business. And when you do things like that, that's basically you telling the universe, hey, I'm ready for the situation to turn over. I'm ready for my life to turn over. And for someone, you've been like waiting for your life to turn over or to move out of an area or to move out of a house. And that's about to change really, really, really quickly. You know, for someone, you can even feel stuck. It's like someone that's passed away wants you to know that you are about to undergo a lot of changes that they've been helping with behind the scenes. Whatever your worries have been, whatever have been in your prayers, in your heart, on your soul, it's all about to just flood your life. Like, someone, you're about to go through a flood of blessings. The King of Swords popped out. It could have been a young man that passed away in your life. Wow, a lot of divine orchestration. A lot of divine orchestration. A lot of blessings in disguise too for somebody. Maybe even something about a job is coming up. Someone you could have dealt with a difficult job or a difficult boss or a difficult coworker, and maybe you prayed about it, and depending on how that situation went, it was a blessing in disguise, whether you're still at the job or you're not at the job anymore. For someone, this has to do with like finances. You're getting a lot of, divine help, Two of Cups with your finances. Because for someone as well, you're meant to have an elite amount of finances. You know, you're not, a couple of grand in the bank is nice. You know, and this is not coming from a shallow perspective. This is really about what you can do when you handle those emotions in a proper way and what you can produce as well. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles and the Justice. Um, Also, somebody that passed away could have left you some money. So for some of you, you're about to find out. Yeah, maybe that's another download for somebody. You're about to find out about some inheritance or about something that belongs to you. Pay attention. I almost feel this energy of like, wait, why was I worrying? Why was I feeling like this in the first place? If you've been in a worrisome spot in your life, you're about to get some God level relief here. Look, the Hierophant again on the back of the deck. This is like the 60th time this card keeps popping out there at me when I'm shuffling. I'm not going to pull a card yet. I'm just kind of going through a deck and getting the feel for it. Because I'm telling you guys, once I start getting those water ears, I already know that my emotions could take this reading over. Yeah, trust. That's what I get with this Hierophant card. Trust the process, no matter what it looks like. Also, something here about getting ordained. Some of you might actually be thinking about getting ordained into something spiritually, or maybe even getting like baptized, or this could be baptizing yourself, cleansing yourself. Especially, I'm picking up someone you had a very rocky past, did certain things, you know, you maybe weren't supposed to do, and you know, it's like you're rectifying yourself as well. So everybody has a story. Someone could have had a miscarriage. This is your miscarried child. For some of you, you will have another baby if that's what you would like. That's a message for someone. But overall, with this Sun, once again, like, what did I tell you guys? It's like, or for someone, you lost someone when you were really, really young, a parent or a guardian, and it really affected you. That's also what I'm getting with this Sun card. But also, like, this face right here, because remember, I keep getting energy of someone like smiling down on you, like lighting your path. You see, I'm already getting shaky, you guys. That's why I didn't want to pull cards. Because once I start getting these downloads, I'm going to start crying. Yes, I am. It doesn't help that I'm on my period either. But maybe even you went through a lot of things you shouldn't have gone through because you lost this person when you were so young. You know, like this person could have been your father, like I said, guardian for somebody, sibling. But it's like someone always protected you and had your back. And, you know, even after now that this person's not here anymore, your path is still being lit. For some of you, you might want to go to their grave and give them sunflowers, or you might just want to go to their grave, period, or maybe, you know, a picture or something, because it's like there's a reason why in certain cultures they honor the dead, because they understand that the dead aren't technically dead. Like their physical body is not here. That just gives their soul more area to roam at that point. Then that means that that person can now be there for you more now that they're not physically here. And you know, me losing my mom at the age of 6, it's only made me think about the things that, you know, could have happened to me. And I know that there's certain instances that I feel like since she couldn't protect me physically, I was protected spiritually. Because there's been a lot of situations where I'm like, man, I feel like I almost shouldn't have made it out of that. And I feel like everybody has felt that at one point in their life about a situation. Like, wow, I could have really lost my life. I could have really lost my mind. I could have really, you know what I'm saying? And now that I look back, I get older and I think, I can really see my mom's energy and influence everywhere. And it's only made my connection to God, to the Most High, to Spirit stronger. Because then you really start to recognize how wrapped up in protection you really are. And this could be a realization that you're going through right now, or maybe you could just be feeling really intense emotions. And it's because this person is like wrapping their arms around you tight. Like they're really shining a lot of light on you. Okay, this person that you lost, they're really like, not only do they shine a light on you, but also people that hurt you, they shine a light on these people. So another thing that's coming out is this person that really loves you, that's passed away, they expose people in your life. Like you could be going through a season of maybe betrayal, or you have already been through that. And it was this person showing you the truth about probably a group of people around you. Like I said, for somebody, this is about a job, something to do with finances as well. Also, a message is like be happy, like get excited, basically, for somebody. Get really excited because there is a truth coming out, and it's really going to help you. This could be a truth in a dream. This could be a truth, a phone call, an email, a text. You could be out at the store going to grab something and you run into so-and-so. And then so-and-so tells you, hey, I this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? The truth can come out in any way, form, shape, or fashion. And I think I did a reading a few weeks ago where I said someone is going to learn about something, but it's going to be through another person. So you need to pay attention. And you need to open up a little bit more. Because there's some kind of form of information that wants to manifest in your life. But if your heart and your mind are closed, you're not gonna receive it. So for somebody, start working on your happiness. Maybe even start, working on your depression. That's not a message for everybody, but for somebody, people get depressed. People feel things. This Sun card is about working through depression as well, and anxiety, and maybe things that have manifested because you've dealt with a certain level of grief. Maybe even actually going outside and being in the sun. Put your sneakers on. You know what I'm saying? Go for a nice walk around a nice park. If you live close to some water, go to the water. Also, something here about animals. You might want to get an animal, help you with certain things that you feel. It's natural. Something here about natural, like naturally helping yourself. For somebody, like less drinking as well. It's not for everybody, but I am like kind of picking that up. Be in your power right now. Absolutely. Because like I said, with this Sun card, this person has a powerful influence over you. You don't even know it. It's like sometimes maybe you can find yourself feeling excited, or you can find yourself feeling like this Sun card, very joyful, and that's this person. Like I said, I keep seeing like transmission lights come through and hitting someone's crown chakra. Like this person wants you to be happy. It's like I'm seeing somebody like put their arms around someone. You know what's crazy? I had an experience like that. After my best friend passed in 2017, I was at my old job. And I was talking to a table. And I, I was a waitress at the time, and someone put their arms around me. Like literally, it was a pair of arms, you guys. There were a pair of arms that wrapped around my shoulder from the back. I didn't see the person's face. I just felt the person's arms. And after I was done talking to my table, and you know what the crazy thing is? I even said hello. Like I felt the person's arm. You know, the arm didn't feel like cold or anything. It didn't feel weird, you guys. Like I really do think this is one of the strongest spiritual encounters I think I've ever had. And this was right after my best friend passed away, a couple months. And I walked around to my coworkers. I said, "Hey, who just gave me a hug?" I walked around to all my coworkers and I was like, "Who just gave me a hug? Like who just did that?" And they were all like, "Tati, none of us walked behind you. You were at a table, right?" I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "Yeah, that wasn't us." And in that moment, I knew. I was like, that was him. That was my friend that passed away, 100%. Like the way that these people that love us will show us they care about us, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. So it's like with this sun card, be joyful, because you always have someone who's like energetically wrapping their arms around you, especially when things, yeah, Three of Swords, especially when things are bad, especially when you had a stressful day or you want to give up or whatever it is, or you know what I'm saying, you're just trying your best. I feel like we're in a world where everybody is just trying their best, but you have a lot of power behind you and you're healing. You know, with the Three of Swords, like I said, healing is messy. First, you have to take the Band-Aid off the wound, and you have to assess how bad the wound really is. You have to assess how deep that pain really is, so that you could start to move forward and feel your joy, even though that person's not here or whatever it is that's, you know, bothering you inside. And they want you to do it too, for your own sake. Definitely picking up like mom, grandma energy as well. Like this energy of like, I just want my child to be happy. So your mom, your grandma, your grandpa just want you to be happy. Make good decisions, be around good people. Maybe some of you guys, you've been struggling being around people, or you've met a lot of evil people. Because I'm getting like a dark energy as well, you know? And sometimes that can cause a struggle. When you meet a string of evil people and you're just trying to get along in life, it's okay. Your future's bright. Temperance. A lot of angels. For some of you, you even have like angels from a past life that still watch over you. People that you lost in other lives that still love you, because that energy hasn't left yet. So it's not just the people you've lost in this life, it's the people you've lost in other lives too. A very intense team. Actually, 2 major arcanas. For somebody, get ready to receive, because you're gonna receive a lot of blessings. This could even be in the form of a child. Either you're gonna have a child or someone's gonna come into your life with a child. And that transmutation energy is coming up again. You see, you know what this is giving me with the 2 cups right there in the angel's hand? It's that same energy that I was saying, where I feel like this person is actually energetically transmuting things for you so that you can move forward in life. That's how much they love you. That's how much you're loved. whether you've gone through certain struggles or not. This reading is so beautiful and so emotional. Wow, the Three of Swords again. You're definitely being helped through some sort of betrayal. For someone, this is a betrayal of family after a family member passed away, and that's why it's so painful. Which I understand completely. You know, my mom has been passed away since I was 6, and I'm 29 now. But a big reason why I don't speak to my family is because I just found people in my family kind of talking recklessly about my mom. Like, you know, my mom would have been the only person to protect me. And now that I get older, like, I understand kind of why they said that stuff. You know, it was hurtful, but at the same time, I feel like they were telling me subconsciously, like, you know, your mom is really protecting you. And, you know, sometimes maybe people in their own grief, they don't even know how to probably communicate that to somebody else. And that's another lesson that I've learned as I get older. Not everybody knows how to communicate their emotions. And that's why you got to make sure you do it the best for yourself. Even therapy, self-therapy with the Sun card, self-journaling, affirmations. Really strong affirmations. Check out Cutie Meditations I have in the description box, because there's a lot of powerful affirmations on that channel that have really helped me with like inner joy and happiness and peace and things like that. So make sure you guys check out that channel specifically, because it really helps. And the Hermit and the Eight of Cups, definitely for somebody. Don't be afraid to put, if you've been feeling like putting up a picture or something like that of someone that you love that's passed away, please do it. Like a picture with flowers, because someone is really around you all the time. Like, this person, they haven't left. Like, ever since someone has passed away, they haven't left your side, not even for a little bit. They're continuously watching you, and you're continuously just being blessed, and it's about to get better. Way better than you can imagine. I don't want to drag this reading out. And once again, those water ears, I feel them. But whoever you are were attracted to this reading for a reason, and you got this, and everything's going to be better than you could have ever imagined for somebody. The amount of blessings that you're receiving, because you've been a champion, you've been a warrior, and on top of that, you've helped other people, or you want to help other people. That's your goal. You want to help people heal. You like something maybe even along the lines of like therapy and helping others with the Temperance and the Sun card, like helping people burn those emotions that can actually cause some form of stagnancy, because everyone goes through that. All right. So I'm not going to drag this on any longer. Love y'all.